that down, let's move on to this, shall we? Many of you guys know Gladiator 2 is out in theaters right now. It's not exactly blowing up the box office. Right now, as of this recording, it's reported that Gladiator 2 has so far made $325 million. On how big was the budget? Like 200 plus?
I feel like it was 2 something.
Let me see.
200, like, so it's not, this movie is not broken even yet. It's still got a ways to go. But here's the interesting thing. Of course, one of the things that everybody is talking about with Gladiator 2 is
210 to 310 million.
Well,
let's hope it's not 300.
It wasn't 310,
No.
but maybe with marketing and everything.
Net budget of 210.
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking about the performance of Denzel Washington. Of course, one of the greatest of all time, Hollywood royalty. He's a GOAT. But it might surprise you because it shocked me to find out that at $325 million, check this out, Gladiator 2 is officially the biggest box office hit in Denzel Washington's career. Denzel Washington, one of the best who has ever done it, one of the most iconic names in the history of Hollywood. And at 325 million, it's his biggest hit ever. I remember when I saw these headlines, I instantly thought that can't be right. That can't be right. So I went and I started looking. And sure enough, it by far is his biggest hit. When we look down what have been his biggest worldwide box office movies, his number one was American Gangster, which made $269 million. Number 2, Safe House. I think he did that one with Ryan Reynolds. That made $208. Philadelphia, that he did with Tom Hanks. A lot of people forget Denzel was the other lead in that. Made $206. Pelican Brief, $195. The Equalizer, $192. The Equalizer 3, $191. The Equalizer 2, $190. Inside Man, which I really liked, $186 million. Deja Vu made $180 million. And Unstoppable, that he did with Chris Pine. I was talking about that movie the other day. I really like that movie. Made $167 million. So Gladiator 2, by miles already, is by far at $325 million the biggest hit he's ever had in his career.
So Training Day didn't even make that list, huh?
Training Day, I think, made around 150 or 150, 160,
because he does these like
that he won an Academy Award for.
Yeah, he does these Academy Award level films, so obviously he's very respected. But all of these movies are not like blockbuster films, so that's why. I mean, these do good for what they're budgeted for. I'm sure that Training Day was not a massive budget either. You know what I mean? So they're profitable and they're wonderfully made.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the movies, like for instance, all the Equalizer movies, one way or another, have ended up being profitable for the studio. Not by a ton, but by a bit. Philadelphia was not an expensive movie.
No, not at all.
You know, so I'm sure a lot of the movies he's made have been profitable. It's just kind of weird when you stop and think about it, at least for me. Like Denzel Washington, as long as I've been around, that's been one of the iconic names. And you would think that this guy who is one of the best of all time, but I guess that goes to the whole idea that he's never really looked or picked projects that he, on the basis of how big he thinks those movies could be.
Mm-hmm.
He's always picked movies based on what he thought would be challenging for him, what would be fun for him to do, what would be an interesting character for him to play. He's never really once in his career did it based on what he thought, oh, this will be a big box office hit for me. And he's just kind of passed. Now, of course, he is doing a Black Panther movie.
That's what I was about to bring up. Yep.
So I have a feeling that, and maybe now he's at that age, he's thinking, you know what? I got grandkids now and whatever, and I'm getting near the end of my career. I can do some big old movies and make big bags of money. So that's fine. But so I'm sure Black Panther or whatever that one's going to be, that will probably end up truly being his biggest ever.
This is just a placeholder.
The Gladiator 2 is a placeholder for the record.
Yeah.
Still, I got to tell you guys, for me, it was really eye-opening when I said, you're telling me that before Gladiator 2, the highest grossing worldwide box office film that Denzel Washington has done was $269 million?
I mean, we did a story like this, I think, for Tom Cruise, and we were all just like,
yeah.
Oh wow. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, I remember we did that. Like,
Yeah.
other than this one, that his highest grossing movies were not actually all that high.
Right.
Like before the Mission Impossibles and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So anyway, I thought it was really an interesting fact to learn. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Manscaped. Guys, with the holidays creeping up faster than you can imagine, I've got something jolly to share with you. If you want to look sharp for all those festive gatherings and maybe finally win that Best Groomed at the Family Dinner Award, check out Manscaped's latest masterpiece, the Chairman Pro Package. Trust me, it's like Rudolph for your face, guiding you to a smooth, irritation-free shave. So let's talk about the main star here, the Chairman Pro Electric Foil Shaver. This shaver comes with 2 skin-safe blade heads. There's the 4-blade foil for that clean, close shave, and a stubble trimmer if you're keeping a bit of that rugged look. Guys, this thing has Flex Adjust technology, so it adapts to the contours of your face and neck, giving you a smooth shave without the irritation. And yes, it's waterproof, so you can use it right in the shower, no mess. They've also included Power Shave Gel, which makes every shave glide smoothly and the face shave smoother to keep your skin calm, hydrated, and free from razor bumps. So if you're ready to upgrade your grooming game, head over to manscaped.com and use my code CAMPEA to get 20% off plus free shipping. That's manscaped.com using the code CAMPEA. Your face deserves this level of care. Guys, question is for you. Does this piece of information surprise you? That at 325 million, that is one of the GOATs, Denzel Washington's biggest box office haul in his career, in his historic career. It was for me. Maybe you knew this all along. It just kind of caught me off guard. Anyway, whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.